Hey, man, you take a couple days off from doing lives and you forget how to operate this stupid thing. But here we are. Okay. Live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's Thursday. Sorry, Thursday, January 8th, 1962. 2026. Who am I kidding? 1962. I was 3 years old back then. So anyway, tonight I want to talk about whose dream is it really? Okay, now we spent our lives, I don't know how old you are, it doesn't really matter. If you're 18 or older, you spent part of your life or your whole life building dreams. You start off, you have things you want to achieve in your life. You want to, I don't know, you want to buy a car, a house, picket fence and all that stuff. Well, I don't know if anybody even thinks about the picket fence thing anymore. That used to be a thing back in the day, back when I was a young buck, which is many, 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 many years ago. But anyway, so we live our lives building dreams. We have our own dreams. We want to build. We want to achieve things. We want to have that house, the car, the beautiful car we want, the big house, maybe a couple kids, cat and a dog or whatever. Those dreams, and I don't know what your dreams are. Maybe you wanted to be a baseball player, football player. Maybe you wanted to be a singer, actor, actress. Maybe you wanted to be a dancer. Maybe you wanted to be an Olympic athlete. Maybe you wanted to write a book. Maybe you wanted to be a top-selling author on the New York Times best-selling list. I don't know what your dreams are, but I know that from experience that we've all started working for our dreams. So we had dreams from since when we were little kids what we wanted to do, and they change along the way. I know that, but as you're trying to build your dream, you go get a job because you need money to come in so you can put money away so you can achieve those dreams. So you're going through, you got your job going, you're working, and but what you're really doing, if you're working a job, is you're helping that person, whoever owns that business, achieve their dreams. And listen, there's nothing wrong with having a job. I mean, Lord knows I've had I don't know how many jobs over my lifetime. I started off, oh well, I was in the army. When I got out, I went into the moving business, which I hated that. Never knew when you were going to get home. Hello, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. I hope that you get some value with this. And if you do, please subscribe to my channel and go check out some of my videos while you're at it too. Anyway, I'm talking about whose dream is it really? And I was telling you, hey, how you doing? I love watermelon. Nice to see you. I appreciate that. So, you have dreams when you're younger. Well, you don't need a ton of money to start your own business. I started my business with less than $1,000, and it depends what business you want to get into. But I understand what you're saying. It can be tough. Hello, Derek. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I didn't mean to say stopping, but I said stopping anyway. Sometimes I speak weird. I don't know. That's just me. Um, but anyway, so go check out my channel after this is over. If you want to, I appreciate if you give me some love. While I'm doing this live, give me a little bit of life here. I thank you for that. Do I like Trump? Well, I don't hate anybody. Let's put it that way. Can you click on my comment and give me mods? Well, anyway, this isn't a political. Um, this isn't a political live, so we're not going to go into that kind of stuff. I'm talking about life in general and how when you get a job, and thank you for the love, I appreciate it. Thank you everybody for showing up. So unpin that. I don't need to pin that. Anyway, so I'm sorry if I can't keep up with all these comments, but um, I'm trying to get through this. And can you click on my comment and give me? Well, anyway, so my point is, so when you're working, you're working for your dream. You have dreams when you're younger, right? And so you get a job, you want a house, I don't know. Whatever you want to do usually takes money. So you get a job so you can save up to achieve your dreams, to get what you want to do. Hey, how you doing? Nice for show. Thanks for showing. I can barely read these comments, by the way. I have cataracts in this eye, so it's kind of tough. So as you're going through your life and you're working your job, and there's nothing wrong with having a job. Don't get me wrong, but when you're trying to build your dream and you're working for somebody else, you're actually helping that person, whoever owns that business, achieve their dreams. And again, there's nothing wrong with having a job, but as my life went on, I kind of lost my dreams in the shuffle because more things got piled on. Um, I got, I got, I don't even know what mods are, dude. I'm sorry. I'm not that up into this. So tell me what that is, and I'll do it for you. So anyway, I don't mean to sound like an idiot, but in some things, I am an idiot as far as whatever. I don't even know what mods are. So anyway, if that's all you're here for, though, if you're not really going to listen to what I'm talking about, I don't know why you're even here. But and I don't mean to put anybody down, but so anyway, as you go through your life, life can throw things at you and pile more things on, and things that you're not really ready for sometimes, things that you didn't plan for. So I cannot blame you. I have a 76-year-old poppy. Well, he's got 10 years on me. Oh, why would I want to kick someone out of my chat? Why would I want them to be able to kick somebody out of my chat? No, thank you for explaining that there, James. See, I learned something new today. So as I was going through my life, working and trying to achieve my dreams, and you know, it ended up being more of a struggle than anything because I made some mistakes in my life. I did some things. I tended to enjoy my life a little more than I should have, um, instead of putting money away. So, and that's on me. I get it. And I found myself in a position in my mid 60s where I didn't have a ton of money saved up. I didn't have enough retirement money put away. And I was tired of building other people's dreams. I realized that I wanted something more than just surviving. I lost, a relationship. I had to put the relationship aside because I needed to build something for myself. I needed to change my life. I was working 10, 11, 12-hour days, 7 days a week. I couldn't have a relationship. So I had to say goodbye to that relationship. But I had to do it to be able to move forward and get out of the rut that I was in, out of the position that I was in. So that's what I did. But then I had to find something that was going to help me be able to stop. I'm a rideshare driver, and I needed to be able to stop doing, having to work all those hours week after week. I mean, 7 days a week is a lot. And when you're working 10, 11 hours a day, sometimes 12, I mean, you're just on repeat. You're just going through the motions. You feel like a zombie. And that's no way to live. So I looked back on my life and I thought, well, I helped all those other people achieve their dreams. Like a lot of my old bosses, like I used to work for Domino's, and I know the owners of some of those Domino's have sold their stores and are living off the money they made from that. And I helped them do that. I know that. So if anybody has any similar experience to this, let me know. And if there's any veterans out there, please say hello, wave, tell me where you served if you're a veteran, tell me where you're from. Anybody, tell me where you're from anyway. If you if you care to do so. But I appreciate you showing up, and like I said, if you're liking what you're hearing, if you're getting anything from this, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me get my message out to more people. And maybe you know someone who needs to hear this stuff. I don't know. My goal is to help other veterans who are in similar situations as myself, struggling to make ends meet with not enough in retirement put away, to build a retirement plan, because I found a way in my mid 60s, because I didn't think finding another job wasn't the answer, because I was already working, 80 some hours a week. I didn't want to pile more hours onto that. And I certainly didn't want to drive to another job after I was driving all day. I didn't want to have to drive somewhere else and go sit somewhere, maybe work at one of those building supply places, and because I have a construction background, so that's where they would stick me. So, but I didn't want to do that. I was tired of building other people's dreams. I wanted to start building something of my own. I wanted something more, and I found a way to do that. And I know a lot of people are skeptical about online businesses and things like that, but they're not all scams. They do work. Some of them are. There's people out there just trying to make a buck, and they'll tell you anything just to get you to purchase their program. And I had a lot of those people come at me. They come at you in your DMs. If you like a comment on Facebook, they come in and DM you. Oh, you like this comment? You like my comment on Facebook? And they think that opens the door for a conversation. All I did was like something. Maybe I commented. Like one was like, I don't know, what do you put on your French fries? And you can't say ketchup. Well, so I just said ketchup because that's what I put on my French fries. What do you mean I can't say ketchup? If that's what I like on my fries, you can't tell me what to say. But these are stupid things, and people think that opens the door for a conversation about business. And they start off like, "Oh, glad we can be friends." I'm like, "Well, I didn't say we were friends. All I did was comment on one of your posts." And now you're in my DMs, and now you start talking about these crazy business things you're talking about. Michael from GTA V is getting old. I don't know who that is, but thanks for showing up anyway. GTA V is getting old. I don't know who that is. Anyway, or is that somebody that's been pitching a business to you? Maybe that's who you're talking about. I don't know. But I was sick and tired of working for somebody else because, first of all, they're only paying you what they think you're worth. You're probably not making what you think you're worth. Thanks for responding. Good seeing you. Thanks for showing up. The Pro live stream brings us right into your front room. Well, here I am in my living room, right? This is basically my house. My house isn't very big, so there's not much more to it than what you're seeing right there. I'll give you a little look. See, that's about it. I don't know. I'm in a weird mood, sorry, but I got off topic again. So I'm glad everybody showed up. Thank you for showing up. So, hey, feel free, show me some love. And if you're getting anything from this, please subscribe to my channel. Maybe you know somebody that needs to hear this message or messages like this. If you know veterans or if you are veterans, please say hello. Salute to all you veterans. If there's anybody out there that is a veteran listening or watching, I thank you for showing up. I thank you for your service. I'm a veteran myself. I'm not saying that to brag. That's why I'm talking about veterans, because I have that connection. I understand what veterans go through, So that's my whole thing here. But so I did find a business that I could start, and I did start a business. I made a lot of mistakes in the beginning because, and I knew I was going to make mistakes. I mean, come on. I had no idea. I had nothing. I had no knowledge of digital marketing. I mean, I knew what it was basically, but I really didn't know what I was getting into. But I thought at my age, I'm not getting another job. And this I can do from home. It's pretty good. All right. Thank you for your service. I don't know what all those numbers mean because I wasn't in the Navy, but that's cool. Navy, Army, Air Force, whatever, Marines, Coast Guard, Space Force. I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, see, I wouldn't know because, like I said, I don't know Navy terminology. I know Army stuff. Even that, I forgot a lot of that too. But I know Army lingo. So, but anyway, I appreciate a good joke. I didn't get that one though. But whatever. A Navy whale. Okay, I get it. Navy SEAL, Navy whale. Okay, but anyway, so as I was going through the business, I wanted things to work so bad. So I was trying to rush through. And I bought into a second program because I thought it would enhance the first program. But all it did was screw me up, got me confused. I made a big mess of my business, and I had to go in March of last year, reboot the whole thing because I had people in my on my leads. I had leads, but I got those leads by going onto side hustle pages on Facebook and just putting. Well, I'm a little old to be um, jumping in there, but hey, I'll jump in if I gotta. Oh, thank you. I didn't pay it myself. I bought it somewhere. I forget where I bought it from, but I thought it went well with my decor, which is kind of grayish, bluish. I don't know if you can tell that well, you can't really see too much, but it's all grayish blue. I don't know. I guess I was in a gray blue kind of mood, um, but thank you for the compliment. We need someone cooking dinner. Well, don't look at me. All I do is microwave stuff. So I can make popcorn, give you a soda or something. But anyway, so all those mistakes I made all compiled into one big, huge mess. So in March, I decided, you know what? Start over. And luckily for me, the program that I bought, Legacy Builders Program, came out with a 2.0 version right at that time. So I was like, you know what? This is the perfect time. So I started right from the beginning, all over again. And I saw things in the programming that I didn't see before because I was trying to go too fast. Watch the war part. If everyone joins, no war. So, yeah, we just all have popcorn. That'd be a peaceful way to do it. So, um, you could meal prep for me? All right, what you got? What are we having tomorrow night for dinner? I just had steak. I just made steak the other day, which is very rare for me to do. But so I'm looking for meal ideas now. So if you got something cooking, bring it on. So so if anyway, like I always say, if you're getting anything from this, please subscribe to my channel so I can get this message out to other people who might need to hear this. Yellow curry with cucumber. That sounds weird, but I don't know. To each his own. Hey, maybe it tastes good. I don't know. I know what yellow curry tastes like, and I know what that tastes like. You're Derek's brother. Okay, Derek's brother. Nice to see you. So anyway, um, so I rebooted in March, and I started all over. I started seeing things that I didn't see before because I was trying to go too fast. I started realizing things, and I was on TikTok when I first started, and they told me to go on post 3 times on TikTok a day. Yes, he was. I don't believe that you're his brother though. How come you don't have your own account? Anyway, so I started off on TikTok, and I started realizing that TikTok's not my platform. because I'm 66 years old now. I mean, I was 65 when I started, and I was like, you know what? This isn't. There's not enough people on here. Hey, what's up? I remember you. I don't know how to say that name, but I remember you. But nice to nice to see you back again. I appreciate you stopping by. Um, so where the hell was I? Oh, about the reboot. So when I started realizing that TikTok is, well, first of all, let me tell you something about TikTok. I think it's ridiculous. Some of the things you gotta jump through all those hoops. Oh, engage from the bottom up, so you get more points. So that's just a trick. So TikTok can say, oh, these people stayed on longer, so we're better now than we were. That because they got shut down for what, like a day or not, I don't even think it was a whole day, but they're trying to convince our government or whatever that they're a legitimate platform. And there's nothing wrong with TikTok. I'm not trying to put TikTok down, but some of the stuff they want you to go through I mean, because like I said, I was advised by mentor that if you're going to do TikTok, you should do 3 posts a day. Then they tell you, well, not my mentor, but the TikTok gurus said if you're going to post on TikTok, you should 10 minutes before you post, go on, find videos that fit your niche, and engage from the bottom up. Watch the full video, share it, save it, comment, and like it. Okay, engage from the bottom up. I think that's the right order. But how do I get my subscribers? I just keep coming on live and I keep posting videos, and just keep getting just keep pushing on. I just stay consistent. Every day I post shorts, and once a week I post a live video, and I just keep going from there. I remember you from before, Brad Pitbull. Well, that's all right. I didn't even know what mods were when he asked. So I mean, that's how old I am. So I didn't know what he meant anyway. Somebody had to explain it to me what it was. So, but I wasn't about to do something that, especially if I don't know what the hell it is. But so now, where the hell was I? Oh, so on TikTok they tell you these TikTok gurus tell you, that if you're going to post on TikTok, 10 minutes before you go on, you find videos that fit your niche, so that it knows kind of what you're doing and what you're into, what you're interested in, and then do the engage from the bottom up. And then, but here's the thing: I put a video on TikTok and I see it says someone liked your video, someone reposted your video, someone commented on your video, blah blah blah. But do the people, are they really interested in my video, or are they just doing that to get points from TikTok? And that's what I think it mostly is. To me, I'd rather have real engagement. If someone likes my video and they really like it, I'd rather know that than just think, because I don't know if people really like my video. I really don't. How do you know? They're just doing it to gain favor with TikTok. At least that's what I think. Because if you're supposed to watch the whole video, then why is there a way to fast forward through the whole video? And if you're supposed to share the video, then why is there an option just to copy the link? Supposedly, they tell me that makes TikTok think that you shared the video, or it's the same thing. And as far as comments go, a lot of the comments are just, you can tell they're Chat GPT comments, actually, some of them. So it just got to be ridiculous. 10 minutes before you post, then 10 minutes after you post, you do the same thing just to gain favor with TikTok. But all that's really doing is helping TikTok try to stay relevant within this thing. So I slowly but surely began to realize that YouTube is where I really belong. I mean, there's more people looking for content actually searching because TikTok's not a search engine per se. They trying to be, but they're not really. They're for people who want to go watch these stupid trending videos that, and if you like those kind of things, I'm not trying to insult you, but just some of those stupid trends are just stupid trends. And I even see some of the people that are in my niche in digital marketing doing some of these trend videos. Like what are you doing? Like that's not going to get you anything. I mean, they're trying to get eyeballs on them, but that's the wrong way to do it. So I slowly wean myself off of TikTok. I'm still on there, but I'm making videos shorts for YouTube, and then I post them the same video on the TikTok and just let it ride, whatever it is. Because I figure get some eyeballs on it. But I'm not going to do those trendy things like, there's one that there's a certain song everybody has. Like, I saw a baby dancing to this song. I saw a dog. I saw two old men dancing to it. I saw, different types of people. And they're just, I don't know, these trends just, they're not for me. And I'd rather actually just put my content onto a channel where I can actually get some followers, get people to see the real me. I mean, I don't know how to be anything but me, but I know I'm not a good actor. I don't perform well in the videos. I don't pronounce the words, like I don't enunciate the right spot, or not enunciate, but accent the right spot in the words. And I don't say them exactly as I should because I'm just not good at it. And I know it, it's okay, but it is what it is. And I'm doing my best, and I'm improving a little. I'm getting some following, and I'm like I said, I'm building a business slowly but surely. Now that I see where I'm supposed to be, and that TikTok stuff is behind me, um, well, I appreciate that, Brad. I mean, it's just, you know, I'm just doing the best that I can, and whatever that is, it is. And if it's not, I just know that TikTok's not for me. I'll still go on there. I'll still put a video on there every day, but I'm not doing 3 videos a day. I'm not, because honestly, I don't get much entertainment from TikTok. A little bit now and then, but I mean, my brother's on there. My brother's a singer. He's got I don't know how many thousands of followers and likes and things like that. He does like 3 and 4 part harmonies. He does a lot of 60s and 70s songs because he's 4 years older than me. So he's 70. He just turns, so he's going to turn 71 this year. Yep. So, but he goes on there and sings. He's a good singer. But I'm not a singer. I mean, I can sing in the shower because no one's there to hear it. But believe me, you don't want to hear me sing. And I can't dance. So the best I can do is come on here, do my lives, and I hope people are getting something from this. I mean, I know I got off track, and but I'm trying to explain to people that, you know, if you're tired of working your job, or you're having trouble making ends meet, and you don't know where to turn because you think a job is the only way out, it's not. You can start your own business, and it cost me less than $1,000, and I have my own business. I didn't have to create any products. I'm just reselling the same products over and over again, and it's no different than a college course, selling a course, the same course over and over again. I mean, I'm not saying I have college level courses, but day 210 of asking for a shout out. Well, these live streams get a little easier every time I do them, but so the whole thing is, if my whole message is, if you're tired of working your job and you think the only way to increase your income is by getting a job, there's more to it than that. There's more things out there than just getting a job. There's businesses you can do from home, cost you less than $1,000, which is less, if you think about it, less than $3 a day over the course of a year. And I was playing the lottery for $20 a week every year, so that's $1,000 a year. So I just stopped playing the lottery and bought the business instead. And like I said, I'm seeing progress from it. If anybody's interested in the business, let me know. I'm going to put this video on, or this live on replay, or um, within the next couple days. But honestly, I thank everybody for showing up. Well, that sucks. Listen, I know what it's like to be laid off. I used to get laid off like a couple weeks before Christmas every year. And it was because I was in construction, but it was also because of they just didn't like me. So like, well, I was on the bottom of the totem pole. So one of the first people to get laid off was me. And I would be on a job and I would see the guy that does the laying off. He would come. I used to work construction. He would come onto the job site. It'd be around Christmas time, and I'd jump off the scaffold and walk, like, trying to hide from him. He chased me all the way through the building one time until I couldn't. There was no more room for me to go. I walked down the hallway and ducked into a room, and he came in and he goes, "Doug, I've been looking for you." And I said, "I know. I've been trying to get away from you." He goes, "Why?" I said, "Because I know why you're coming after me." He goes, "Why do you think?" I said, "Because you're going to lay me off." And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "I hate this time of year." I said, "I know for whatever reason you got something against me. You laid me off every year." He goes, "Oh, it's not you personally." I said, "Yeah, you can say that, but I don't believe you. You know, for what I did something to rub you the wrong way, whatever that was, but it is what it is." But Brad, don't give up, man. If you're laid off, I know what it's like. There's other ways around it, though. So, I don't know if you're interested in an online business or not, but I have a free blueprint. You can check it out. The link's in my profile, or if you leave a comment. Well, I can't do anything with it right now, but hey, Cecilia, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. You came in right at the end. Do I remember you? Do I remember you? It's hard to tell. I can't see your picture. The name doesn't sound familiar, but and I don't want to disappoint you by saying I don't remember you, but so just remember, if I don't remember you, keep stopping by, then I will remember you. I do these on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. Hey, just remember, it's not for everybody, but it could be for you, Brad. That's all I'm telling you. Thank you for subscribing, Billy Holt. I appreciate it. Thanks for showing up. Okay, so tonight I went over basically what I was trying to go over. I got off track a little bit because, as I do, these live streams are kind of tough because am I married? Nope, never been married and probably never gonna be married now. I'm 66 years old, so I don't see that happening. I was engaged once, but that was kind of by accident, and I can't explain it. Why? Why? Because I'm 66 years old. That's why. And there ain't too many women looking for 66 years old. Okay. Anyway, people, I gotta go. Listen, thank you for subscribing if you did. Thank you for showing up. I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday nights at 8 p.m. unless I announce otherwise. It's trauma. What's trauma? No, I just don't see a point in getting married now. I'm 66 years old. Why would I get married now? I appreciate everybody showing up. Listen, There's a blueprint. If you're interested in an online business, check it out. It's in my profile. Click on it, enter your email. And if not, I appreciate you showing up anyway. I've got more stories to tell about my life, my journey, and how I'm dealing with everything that I'm going through each week. I agree with you, Brad, especially not at 66. So, Eddie, I need to go. So, I will talk to you all next Tuesday. Feel free to contact me if you want to know more, if you want more information, any information about the digital marketing business that I am in. There's a link in my profile. It says get the blueprint, and you click on it, enter your email, and you'll get the blueprint sent to you. So I appreciate you all showing up. I appreciate all the love. And please, if you got anything from this, like my videos. Go to my videos, check out some videos, subscribe to my channel. Have a great night. Have a happy new year. I'll talk to you soon. Peace out. Oh, that was a month ago? That's why I don't remember you. But you look, your name kind of seems familiar, but come back Tuesday. We'll chat. Gotta go. Peace out. I gotta go to bed. I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Bye.